Next, a small village in the Hampshire countryside is hosting a global 3-day festival. More than 40,000 people from 100 countries are attending a huge Muslim convention.
The religious event, organised by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, takes place on a farm at East Weldham near Alton. Derek Johnson is there for us and sent this.
You can see that an entire encampment has sprung up here on a site of about 200 acres owned by the Ahmadiyya community. That's a denomination of Islam. This is the largest Muslim conference in the UK. People from 100 countries will be here over 3 days. Our reporter Grace Williams has been finding out more.
From a really young age, we are taught that we need to be of the caliber where we can go out and serve our communities. The teachings of Islam are all laden upon being the best version of yourself, not just for yourself, but for your families, for your neighbours, regardless of whether they're Muslims or not.
Adil Shah is one of the country's youngest imams. He trained for 7 years for this position, but he's also a local councillor.
Being a councillor is the whole purpose, the role, the bio of being a councillor is to serve people. Being an imam is to serve people as well. And so I think they go hand in hand very nicely.
Donating food, planting trees and poppy appeals, just some of the projects the local Ahmadiyya community are involved in. And ahead of the Jalsa Salana, the biggest Muslim convention in the country, more donations are made in Alton and Borden as a way to give back.
We'll just put it on the table.
Heather, who's been volunteering here for 8 years, says there's been a steep rise in the number of families needing help.
As you can see, some of the shelves are quite empty at the moment. We fill them up at the beginning of the week, and by the end of the week they're quite low in stock. So whatever donations we get, whether it's from Adil or from Jalsa, it's just great.
Such a big event locally, it's known by most.
We have more than 7,000 volunteers who come together from all walks of life, from all fields of life. So you'll have a chartered accountant or a doctor, but on site they're aiding the chef to feed the 40,000 people.
And feeding that many is no mean feat. It takes a team of 80 people just to make the rotis.
We will start the plant 3 a.m. in the morning, doing our flour, and start the plant for 4 o'clock. 4 to 6 p.m. It is almost 14 hours. So we can make 140,000 chapati, which is more than enough for 50,000 people.
With that many attending, the 3-day gathering is an opportunity for everyone to catch up.
My son is nearly 2 years old. There have been many people because of COVID who haven't been able to see him. So Jalsa becomes a way where you haven't seen so many people, even from other countries. It becomes a reason of uniting people, bringing people together. And of course this year, my son will be coming with me.
Ever the inclusive event, everyone, regardless of religion, is invited. Grace Williams, ITV News.
There was a flag-raising ceremony earlier, and the Ahmadiyya flag now stands next to the Union One amid flags from all the nations represented here. We've heard social justice is an important component. This is also about education and interacting with others.
We are so fortunate that we're playing host again, we're host nation, and we're welcoming guests from all over the world, and we're meeting people that we haven't met for some time, but also just to be involved in the organisation for that and to be able to be part of such a blessed event.
It means a lot to see all these people who are come for the one, like we've come here to learn more about our faith, and it's great to see other people who are like that also really enthusiastic about doing that.
There are exhibitions, seminars and talks going on. Just a word of warning, it's very busy and it's very muddy. Those who are coming here are being advised to allow 2 hours to get through security and onto the site, and just check the weather as well.
Derek Johnson there.
Right, let's talk about sport. Andrew joins